Hey everybody, welcome back to the Magic Channel Card Tricks. This is your best place to learn beginning level magic tricks that you can do with anything lying around the house, whether it's safety pins or paper clips, rubber bands, pens, pencils, bits of paper, or decks of cards. I also teach card tricks. I have a lot of card tricks here, tricks with regular decks, tricks with Sangali decks, tricks with all kinds of gimmicks and gaffs that come in magic kits. And today is really special because today we're going to talk about marked cards. Now, some people might tell you, oh, a real magician would never use a marked deck. But you know what? They're crazy. I know lots of magicians that use marked cards and they're able to do fantastic magic tricks with a deck of marked cards. The truth is, marked decks have been around for a long time. In fact, as long as there's been gambling, there's been marked cards. And so don't let anyone dissuade you from using marked cards. Marked cards are a part of magic. They're a part of magic history. In fact, Theodore DeLand is one of my very favorite magicians to use marked cards and gaff cards. When I was a little kid, I remember picking up the DeLand dollar deck, and it was a marked deck. It was a stripper deck. It did a ton of stuff. Look at the back design on that. That back design is crazy. And the reality is, to learn the card face, I had to memorize all these little circles. The little circles told me what the card was, and they told me where other cards were. It was a whole system of memorization, okay? But the great thing about a memorized system is when somebody else looks at this, they can't tell what that card is. You know it's a 7 of spades, but there's no 7 on the back of this. There's no spade on the back of this. You have to memorize a system, okay? You have to memorize the system and be quick at it. I'm trying to help you so that you don't have to memorize the system right now, okay? You're a beginner, you're starting out. You don't want to have to memorize anything or learn some sort of strange code. You want to be able to look at the back right away and know exactly what the card is. So your question might be, what's the best marked deck for me to start with? You've never bought a marked deck before in your life. You don't own a marked deck and you're wanting to buy your very first. What's the deck you should buy? I'm going to tell you, okay? That's what I'm here for. We're not doing top 3, we're not doing top 5, top 10, we're doing best. Best deck for you to start with. Best deck, hands down, go to penguinmagic.com. Go to penguinmagic.com and look for the marked deck that's about $10. Should have a picture of an angel wing, or the angel with the wings out, just like they do on the back of a deck. You can get this in red or blue. They're simply called marked cards, right? Marked deck. You can get it in red or blue. They're about $10 and they're sold only at penguinmagic.com. That's the deck you want. Now, let me tell you why it's the deck you want. Marked cards should be able to be read by you, okay? That's the first thing. And so if you're a beginner, you're just starting out, you don't want to have to look too carefully to find the mark or try to decipher some secret Aztec code to figure out what the card is. You want your mark to be clear, you want it to be visible, and you want to get some great teaching to go along with it. The best thing about ordering the Penguin Magic deck is you're going to get hours and hours and hours of video instruction teaching you how to use the deck. They're going to go over all kinds of things about how to handle the deck, how to use it, how to stack it, and they're going to give you a ton of tricks to go along with it. That $10 is going to go so far, and it's going to help you so much. There's 2 great videos, 2 great teachers. You're going to love this deck, okay? And I'm not going to show you the marks, all right? I'm not going to show you the marks. Or I'm not going to show you where they are, but I will show you the back of the card, right? This is the back of the marked deck, okay? Now, you're going to notice that it doesn't look exactly like a bicycle rider back, right? A bicycle rider back looks like that. They don't look identical. The bicycle rider back has an angel riding a bicycle, right? But this one looks very similar. This is called a maiden back, okay? Maiden back. But your spectators will never notice. And the reality is you're staring at about 6 different marks that tell you exactly what this card is. Now, I'll tell you it's the 5 of spades. Okay, and you can look for the mark, but you might not find it. And that's okay. You're not meant to find it, okay? But once you learn where the mark is, you'll never forget it. In fact, this deck is marked in such a great way that it doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed. If I fan the cards this direction, I can read all the marks. If I fan the deck the other direction, I can read all the marks. If the spectator shuffles my deck, and let's say they pick up half and they turn it around, it doesn't matter because the marks are at both ends. I could even do the cards like this, and I can read the marks on the top. There's all kinds of great places to find your marks on these decks. This is a fantastic system. It's a fantastic deck. Penguin Magic put a lot of time and energy into this. They wanted to give you a deck of cards, a marked deck of cards, that was going to work every single time and be subtle just enough that lay people would never see the marks. And like I said, they're nice, they're clear. Like I know right away that's the 5 of spades without looking at the front. I can look down and I can see a 5 and I can see a spade. That's the mark, okay? It's not some sort of weird code. I can look down at this card and I see 4 and I see a spade. So I know that's the 4 of spades. I can shuffle these down. I can look right here. I see 9. I see a club. So I know that's the 9 of clubs. And I can sit here and do this all day long. Ace of clubs, ace of spades. See? 9 of diamonds. Boom. 7 of hearts. Boom. King of hearts. Boom. Just like that. Okay? And it doesn't matter. I can cut cards down to the table like this, sloppy. Okay? I can pick up the cards and I can cut it anywhere I want. That's the Jack of diamonds right there. Okay, so it really doesn't matter. I can just dribble through the cards. If they say stop, they say stop. I look right here. I know it's the Queen of diamonds. They're going to look at it. It's the Queen of diamonds. I know exactly what card they have. You'll always know what card they took. You would always know where your key card was. If you wanted to make the 9 of clubs your key card, you could always read the mark and know where it is. There's a bunch of tricks you can do if you have a really nicely designed, innocent looking marked deck, and that's what I'm going to recommend. Go to Penguin Magic, get their made in back, right? It says made in back right there. Made in back marked cards. They're about $10. You'll get hours of teaching, and it's a great marked deck to start with. And you can use it for regular tricks, right? Use this for regular tricks. Use this for all the tricks that we've shown you so far. Don't treat it like a marked deck, and nobody will think it's a marked deck. That's the key. You treat this like a regular deck. It's cheap enough that you can shuffle, that you can do any kind of trick you want with it. You don't have to take care of these cards if you don't want to, because they're $10. You can just go buy another one when this one gets dirty and starts to get worn out. I can't recommend this highly enough, okay? You're looking for your first marked deck. That's what you want, the Penguin Magic marked deck. I didn't steer you wrong. Trust me, go buy it. You'll love it. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.